See, I like that. I see you. All right, so right now, PG, hold on. Before we get into it, I want to introduce Dance by Dre, all right?
I don't want to go too deep into it because I don't want to bring up mine. But it was somehow that they were saying that I was messing with his daughter off of the fact that she kept Snapchatting me.
Okay.
She kept hitting me on the Snapchat. So they sent it to Floyd.
So here's the situation. Yulin Tank Danner, once Leon Mayfield's hand-picked star, and a Yana Yaya Mayfield, Leon's own daughter. Yeah, these two had something going on. Not an official relationship, not any public drama, just a secret, messy situationship behind the scenes that nearly blew up Mayfield Promotions from the inside out. And yes, there was a video, one both of them tried hard to keep hidden, but word still slipped out. And trust me, this isn't just some random scandal. This is the root of one of the pettiest and most personal rivalries in modern boxing.
We were having a simple conversation that happened to be on live, and
It had me a little shaked up as far as, you know what I mean, I just wanted to clear my name, but other than that, I'm fully focused on the man.
Let's get into it. Leon didn't just randomly choose Danner. This wasn't a simple he's talented situation. Leon straight up said Tank reminded him of a younger version of himself, which is huge praise coming from a man who retired undefeated.
Tank Davis, he was a young kid, came up to me when he was a kid, wanted an autograph. I signed his phone for him and told him, "You'll be world champion someday, and I'll be your promoter." Years later, he was working with some people from our team because our team is huge. We got guys in DC, Baltimore, Philly, New York, all around. He won a few fights. I think he was like 8 or 9-0. I told him, in under 24 months, you'll be world champion. Made the right moves, put him in the right position. He's a multi-millionaire now.
Absolutely.
He was a kid that couldn't even buy a bus ticket. Now he's a
Tank was supposed to be the guy. With Leon's platform, money, and spotlight, Tank's career took off. But behind the scenes, problems were already forming. Tank hated being controlled.
But I must say this, the most exciting fighter that's acting and fighting in boxing right now is Gervonta Tank Davis. When Gervonta Tank Davis go out there and fight, he reminds me of Pretty Boy Floyd. Because Pretty Boy Floyd, you couldn't go get no popcorn. You couldn't go get no soda. You couldn't go get no candy. You don't want to miss.
Leon lived for control. And right in the middle of that growing tension was Yaya. People close to both sides say it all started around 2017. Tank and Yaya began talking. Snapchat, Instagram, private meetups. Nothing public. Nothing confirmed. But Tank wasn't exactly denying it either. In one interview, he even hinted that Leon went off when he found out Yaya messaged him on Snap. Leon was furious. This wasn't just his daughter. This was his fighter, his employee, his investment.
Zed was my guy, and Zed was my favorite fighter before Floyd came out.
And now the two were mixing? That hit personal. Imagine your boss finding out you're talking to his daughter. Now imagine your boss is one of the most prideful, ego-heavy legends in the sport. You already know that wasn't going to stay peaceful. What's crazy is that people in the boxing world saw the shift before the public did. Trainers, insiders, everyone noticed it. Leon's energy toward Tank changed. Tank went from being the golden child to being watched closely, like Leon was waiting for something to go wrong. Some say Leon didn't like Tank getting attention on his own. Others say it was pure ego. Regardless, the Mayfield gym got cold. Even fighters outside the camp started paying attention. Adrian Brewer, who has always had a love-hate thing with Leon, said Tank needed to stand on his own. Devin Harding, Shamar Stevenson, Coach Calvin Ford, all of them kept an eye on the drama.
Tank vents out on social media. He's been through a lot, throughout his life. But I take my hat off to him. I'm proud of him. Saturday night we had a game plan, and a lot of times when he says certain things on social media, I say, to me he's still a kid. And when I was that age, I probably would have did the same thing. I didn't have a Floyd Mayweather to stand behind me and tell me, about what's right and what's wrong. He got the job done, but my hat off to Ryan Garcia, tough competitor, tough fighter, and the best man won.
This wasn't just gossip. In boxing, drama is opportunity. If the sport's biggest power figure was beefing with his own fighter, that meant weakness at the top.
You know, and when me and Tank go at it, sometime he'll look at Tank and say, yo, listen to him, man. I'm good.
Hey, AB, what's your thought on Tank and Floyd going back and forth, man?
I let two grown men handle their business, but they know whose side I'm on if we gotta go there, though.
Tank wasn't backing down, though. He was evolving, more independent, more outspoken, more confident.
Another thing I want to touch on is the Floyd situation. You know, Floyd is Floyd. That's like I say, Tank is Tank, man. But at the end of the day, you know, the man is chasing greatness. And you should be supporting that. I always tell you that. You should be supporting that, you know. It's a rocky road that we're seeing what's going on. Just pay attention, man. The story is going to rebuild itself. You know, but again, that's how you burn bridges. Somebody said this is the true colors of a person that's coming out, man. They can't stand it, you know. Calm is I don't like using that word calm, you know, but our Lord knows. He knows. He knows. He knows.
And that's exactly what Leon hated. That leaked video represented everything wrong between them. Tank stepping outside Leon's control. Tank breaking the rules. Tank doing something Leon would never approve of. And for Tank, that video symbolized how trapped he felt under Mayfield.
I told y'all gonna stop listening to old boy. Now he done came out and put his young homie in his drawers on his thing. Is it to sell pay-per-views? And then say it's some sugar in the tank? Or is it really just some salt and his old ass shaker?
Like he couldn't make a single move without being watched. And once the video became a problem, both sides scrambled to bury it. Because if it ever went public, it would shatter Leon's carefully crafted image as the clean-cut.
When I say certain things, they say, oh, he's hating. There's no different from when I talked about the thing with Gervonta, for instance. When I said that I need all fighters. I said I need all the young fighters that's making money in the sport of boxing. What I need you guys to do is do this. Brother, it's Chrome Heart, Gucci, Louis, Mercedes. We need to take our money and invest in real estate so that we can live that same great life when our careers are over. So I guess that he took it as, I guess he's the only one that wears Chrome Heart. He's the only one that wears Gucci. He's the only one that wears Louis Vuitton. He's the only one that drives a Mercedes. And last time I checked, we got fighters all around the world that wear top flight clothes that make good money.
Untouchable mogul of boxing. So yeah, that's the whole story. A secret video, a forbidden situationship, and a boxing empire cracking from within. Tank Danner and Ayan Mayfield didn't just have a situationship. They lit the fuse on one of the sport's biggest behind-the-scenes explosions. And that spark changed everything. Now tell us in the comments, do you think the video ever really existed? Was Leon justified in how he reacted? And is Tank better off without Mayfield? Make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you don't miss any updates. I'll see you in the next one.